We can now speak to Kenyan athletics journalist Elias Makori, who joins us via Skype. Elias, your reaction to the news that Rita Jeptoo's 2-year ban has been upheld following the disciplinary with Athletics Kenya?
Well, it's not really surprising because everybody expected there'll be a ban. And even then, people are wondering why it wasn't a longer ban. So really, nothing surprising, only that people expected a harsher penalty because of the way it's been in the news. She's a top runner, and most of the authorities, both Athletics Kenya and the government, were looking at, getting one of the big fish and making an example of that person. So yeah, 2-year ban, not really surprising for me.
Her reputation has been irretrievably tarnished. Can she come back from this?
Well, it's in my opinion, it's going to be very, very difficult because she's on her own. And besides, apart from the ban, the doping issue, she also broke up with her husband. So it's a multiplication of tragedies, if you like, tragedies. And she's going to be really, really hard-pressed to make it back. I had a chat with the management team, Rosa Associati, and of course distanced themselves from Rita. They said she didn't inform them, she wasn't open to them, and they've left on her own. So it's going to be very, very difficult for Rita to make a comeback.
How will the media and the public respond to this, considering that Jeptoo is one of Kenya's best-known athletes?
Well, there's a lot of anger, of course, as you'd imagine, because besides being one of the top athletes, she won the World Marathon Majors, which is a huge, huge, huge prize, $500,000. And when she came back home, there was a big party, a big celebration, and now this revelation came up. So obviously everybody's unhappy. But on the other hand, if you look at it, it's been a good wake-up call because now the government only a couple of days ago announced that the Anti-Doping Association of Kenya is finally up and running. And just 2 days ago, again, her management team, Rosa Associati, imported or brought in a testing kit for blood testing for the athletes. So Rita, in a sense, has really awakened the sensitivity or sensitizing of doping issues in Kenya. And people are saying, yeah, it's good she was caught because she's got people acting now.
Kenya athletics has previously been criticised for not doing enough to weed out the cheats. So what are they doing to improve testing?
Well, the first, which I must say is the most significant step, is introduction of the Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya, ADAK, which the Minister for Sport, Dr. Hassan Wario, unveiled two days ago. It's a government agency that is going to be conducting, random testing. And its constitution includes a former London Marathon winner and a former world champion in the marathon, Douglas Wakihuri. So really, it's a very good step. And Athletics Kenya are introducing dope testing in all their road running competitions, all their track and field and cross country. So that's another huge, huge step. And of course, we expect to see longer bans and bigger punishment for the athletes. And the other significant thing I must say is that the government of Kenya is soon going to criminalize doping, which means apart from getting the ban, you can land in jail.
Are there any more athletes with doping allegations pending?
Well, at the moment, there are a few whose names, of course, we might not have at them as we speak. But there's a list, but not very prominent athletes. And of course, as you know, as a matter of procedure, the sentencing or the penalties come out of the IAAF like they did earlier this week, where a few Kenyans, we had Stephen Tanui Kibet, we had Philip Kandie, we had Alice Ndirangu, Elizabeth Chelagat, James Maunga, Philomena Chipchirchil, getting bans varying from 6 months to 2 years. So really, a few more names will come up as we speak, but not the big fish. Maybe much later there'll be other people of Rita's caliber, which Kenyans are hoping against.
Elias, thank you for speaking to Sports News Africa.